Hi there Capricorn, Dadhichi here from astrology.com.au. Thanks for joining me. I know I've been out of action, MIA, for a month or so, but as some of you know, my mother passed away. I'm back now, and I'm happy to take a look at your chart this month because some very, very important things are happening, particularly in this area of your horoscope, which we're going to talk about, the fourth house. And straight off, we see the full moon occurring in this house behind fourth house. New moon there on the 2nd, conjoining Neptune. And this third house undoes a lot of the things that you're trying to get happening in your home life, family members, real estate, also your peace of mind. And you'll see here that around the 5th, the moon, which is your marital and significant relationship planet, makes contact here with Mars in this fourth house. Now that's a precursor to what's going to come on the 11th. I'll tell you that in a minute. But you need to curb your angst. You see the hard aspects here, these red lines, are the 90-degree aspects. Here we see it also with Venus on the 6th. Mercury moves to your 10th house. Very, very good position, while Venus moves to your 8th house. Not a great position, but you see the blue line here? This is what we call a sextile aspect between the communicative planet here in your career sector and Venus in your shared resources sector. So sharing is going to be a big key factor here, especially if you want to make your work move to that next level. Communication, getting all your emails out of the road, talking to the people that count, to really get to the next plateau of your professional life. Now on the 11th, we see that point I was about to address here, the retrograde Mars here in your fourth house. A complete reappraisal of that part of your life is going to take place. And Mars is going to be in this position for quite some time, apparently moving in its retrograde position, along with a lot of these other planets here in your sun sign. We've talked about that. Jupiter, interestingly, starts to move out of that retrograde motion. Thank goodness. Things start to move forward for yourself, but not necessarily for the family and for the relationships that you have with those significant others in your family area. This moon moves closer and closer to the new moon position that's going to take place on the 17th. Not before making contact with Venus, love affair planet in the area of intimacy, and as I said, shared resources. So to get things happening, you can't remain an island unto yourself. You need other people, you need to work with them. That's going to be difficult because, as you can see here, Mercury moving to the opposition of Mars, that could start to build a lot of difficult energy. The new moon takes place in your 9th house, which really is indicative of a shift in policy, a movement away from existing belief systems and methodologies for how you deal with people. See the moon there with Mercury, there on the 19th. Big opportunity, moon being relatively new, to instigate new negotiations, new contracts, new connections, especially there in the 11th house when it moves to the social area of your horoscope. There's going to be a low-key period for you when it moves to the 12th house. There you see it on the 22nd. And on the 24th, the opposition to Mercury becomes even more pronounced. So you've got to be careful of your words. Write down what you're going to say. Maybe hold off sending that email before you do so. Wait till your emotions calm down. Moon moves to these 3 planets. Jupiter, opportunities again are shown by that, but they may be challenged by this square aspect to Mercury and that opposition. This again is what we call a T-square. You can draw a T out of this. Moon, Saturn is a bit depressive. Squaring Mars can be frustrating to say the least. And then we see a little bit of an easing of that with a nice triangular position to the Sun. So a carrying forward of the new moon energies into your finance sector around the 26th, 27th. with Mercury also moving into the 11th house of profitability. For those of you running independent businesses, this is a perfect time for you to really kickstart that, move it to where you want, but bearing in mind the retrograde Mars here in the 4th house. You're going to be weighing up the professional aspects of your life against the personal needs there back at home. And as I said, this is going to remain in retrogression for a while, a great opportunity to rethink what it is you want to do. If you're about to, for example, do renovations or do some new landscaping or purchase property, or for that matter, buy a new house, you may pull back now, realizing that there are some factors you hadn't taken into account. That's always good, isn't it? Be patient is what I say. Please subscribe here. Don't forget, if you want more, astrology.com.au. I've got the daily, weekly, monthly and yearly readings waiting for you there right now at my site. And that will help colour the reading I've given you today with a bit more scope, a little bit more depth, a little bit more breadth. Till next month, stay safe. Look forward to your company then. Bye-bye now.